Here's your Weather Authority's forecast first from WTAJ.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Christy Shields. We are starting out this morning with temperatures in the 30s. We're going to have a cloudy day with some flurries around. Now north of I-80 in the Laurel Highlands, cannot rule out a snow shower, but for the most part just blustery with those flurries out there. So noon today, 33 degrees. By 5, we're going to fall to 31. Will be mostly cloudy. And then 10 tonight, it's getting chilly. We'll be at 26 degrees with a flurry or two. Your news starts now.
Rutter's Burgers are 2 for $7 with Rutter's Rewards Card. Pilot Eye with over 35 free toppings. Rutter's, why go anywhere else? Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News This Morning.
Coming up this morning, a new plan to fight coronavirus across America. Find out what actions President Biden has taken in attempt to get more supplies out there. Plus, making progress to get vaccines into the arms of people here in central Pennsylvania. We'll have an update from local hospitals and pharmacies. And the power of dairy. This is really neat. A local artist is taking part in this year's virtual farm show by making his own version of a much-loved tradition. You'll see his creation coming up. Man, it's quite the creation too, Christy.
It really is.
And we've been talking a lot about food here in the last 10 or so minutes. I'm giving you some air fryer recipes that you got to try.
I know. I think I'm going to have to try one of those out this weekend.
Mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
That's your homework assignment this weekend.
I think I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll bring in a picture and I'll show you.
Let's do that.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah. A good morning to you folks out there too as well. Happy Friday. It's January 22nd. I'm Casey Kantz, here with meteorologist Christy Shields. Let's get into some top headlines this morning. President Biden is starting his time in office with a new 198-page plan to take on the coronavirus pandemic.
This is a wartime undertaking.
And the new president signed 10 executive orders yesterday to fight the spread of COVID-19. One invokes the Defense Production Act to increase the supply of personal protective equipment, also tests and vaccines. Another mandates the use of masks in airports as well as on planes and also trains and intercity buses. With thousands of Americans dying every day still from this virus, President Biden was realistic about the challenges ahead, saying things will get worse before they get better. Also, Dr. Anthony Fauci, remember him? He's now the administration's chief medical officer. He's welcoming this new attitude.
One of the things that we're going to do is to be completely transparent, open, and honest.
As for President Biden's plan to vaccinate, remember, 100 million Americans in 100 days, he said. Some health officials actually say that's not aggressive enough anymore, now that the country is vaccinating about 1 million people a day. Despite the progress on vaccinating Americans, a huge number of people are still in need of the shots. In our area, that means many hospitals right now cannot keep up. UPMC, for example, they say phones at their facilities have been ringing off the hook, but that the health system simply has no doses right now on hand. We're told all of their supplies were used for healthcare workers along with the residents and staff of long-term care facilities. UPMC has established a patient hotline with the latest vaccine updates. You can find that number on our website, wearecentralpa.com. In Johnstown, Connor Memorial Medical Center, they have temporarily stopped registering people for vaccinations. So far, the hospital has given out around 2,000 doses. Conema does tell us they have fewer than 30 COVID-19 patients right now, but also warn that number can certainly change rapidly. And it's not just hospitals out of the vaccine either. No, one local pharmacy, they say their doses are gone as well, and it's not clear, they say, when they'll get more in. Boalsburg Apothecary, they tell us that they're waiting right now for the state health department to let them know when more shots will be shipped. A pharmacist there says while the eligibility requirements for the vaccines have changed, the number of doses out there is not.
We've just been overrun with phone calls, so we've just this morning had to opt to refer people to our website rather than take the calls because the waiting list is well over, it's almost 1,500 people at this point that's called in.
Yeah, the pharmacy says it'll let the community know when another shipment comes in. Meantime, a local high school is closed today following a 4th positive case of coronavirus. An announcement from the Hollidaysburg Area School District says they are following directives from the state health department. That means today high school students and staff will follow the same routine they did when classes were fully remote. All extracurricular activities have been suspended too, and the district expects in-person classes will resume again on Monday unless students are told otherwise. When it comes to COVID cases across central Pennsylvania, let's look. The numbers continue to stay in a better spot, I guess you could say, when you look at them. 300 plus new cases reported yesterday, but look at our southern counties. Nothing in the 50s, everything below 50. Cambria County had 49, Blair had 48 new cases. Cambria County did add 7 new deaths to their total yesterday. The remaining southern counties reporting at least 1 new death each. We head up north, Center and Clearfield counties. They were each above 50 new cases. Center slightly above, Clearfield at 58. Center County did also report another 4 deaths. Clearfield added 2. Jefferson and Elk counties each added 1 death apiece. These local cases, part of the 5,600 reported statewide yesterday. Since the pandemic began, look, we are almost at 789,000 total cases now, and we have sadly also gone above the 20,000 mark when it comes to total deaths in our state. More than 600,000 Pennsylvanians have recovered.
From WTHA, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Christy Shields. It was mild yesterday. We reached into the lower 40s. This morning we're starting off in the 30s. We're at 30 degrees in Johnstown and DuBois as well as St. Mary's, 34 in Altoona, at the freezing mark of 32 in State College, and 39 currently in Huntingdon. We do have a westerly wind currently between 10 to 15 miles an hour, and it will turn more northwesterly, ushering in some colder air for the weekend. But for your Friday, starting off with a variable cloudy sky, we do have a few flurries and snow showers occurring in our northern counties. Now seeing some flurries in Jefferson County, and we'll continue to see flurries and a snow shower or 2 throughout the day today. And then it gets downright cold tomorrow. High of only 28 degrees, and we're going to stay on the cooler side over the next 5 days. Also Monday into Tuesday, we're watching a system could potentially bring us some snow that could impact travel for Tuesday morning. I'll have details on that coming up.
Tracking all of that for us, Christy, thank you. We recently brought you the story of the Pennsylvania Farm Show's Butter Up contest. It's a way to get folks involved virtually since the farm show this year is canceled. Our Morgan Kosiar, though, caught up with a man from Cambria County who entered a submission in this year's contest, and Morgan is live for us this morning. Just the clips I've seen of what this young man is doing, I'm speechless. It's amazing the artistic ability he has with butter, Morgan.
Yeah, Casey, it's incredible work. Yeah, it's not a sculpture out of wood or ceramic or clay, nothing like that. The sculpture is made entirely out of butter. That was the PA Farm Show's Butter Up contest. That was the whole challenge here. So we did we caught up with Garrett McCall. He's 24 years old. We checked out his piece. Here is a look at it. Take a look. Impressive stuff here. This is some skill. His creation, as you see, here's some sheep, a lamb, and the Good Shepherd. Now, all the butter here, we do want to mention, is from Valewood Farms. Garrett's only 24 years old. He's from Summerhill, Pennsylvania. And he says the inspiration came from his devotion to his faith and, of course, a nod to agriculture.
I'm always trying to show the light of Christ in little things that I do. So a lot of people have been writing a lot of nice things on Facebook and cool comments. So that's pretty cool to see that.
Now, Garrett says he didn't do this to win, but he just wanted to do it for fun. But if he were to win, he said he would take the money, buy some food, and donate it to St. Vincent and de Paul Food Pantry. So good stuff there. You've got until 1 p.m. to enter your vote. Go to the PA Farm Show's Facebook page. Give your submission a like. That's all you have to do, Casey. I'll hand things back to you.
You know what I noticed the most, Morgan, if I had to pick one thing from Garrett's creation? How about the detail he puts on the sheep wool? Did you see that?
I know.
Just the details.
Yeah,
the sheep
such
looks
a good eye for that.
woolly. That's amazing. And Valewood Farms, he's using butter from there.
It's impressive.
We love them as well. Morgan, thank you for that. We got to vote for Garrett now. So go out and do that. That's for sure. Elsewhere this morning at 3 local elementary schools, students are learning about the importance of nature. This is thanks to new playgrounds created there for students. Take a look.